CT3H says, I think it is very difficult to customize a resume for each job posting, especially nowadays when 30 applications, you may get one reply. Is this true or quantity over quality? First of all, that is false completely. You're right in that 10 years ago, that's how it worked. Absolutely. However, today, completely different, thanks to AI. Now, if you don't believe me, I recommend, if you haven't already done so, start using things like ChatGPT, okay? Because with ChatGPT, what you can do, as an example, and I'm going to get into this later, okay, is you can paste in the text of your resume. You say, this is my resume, right? And it goes, okay. And then you paste in the text of a job description, right? The job posting you find online. You just copy the entire text and you paste it into ChatGPT. You say, this is the job I'm applying for. And it says, okay. And then you tell it, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take my resume and I want you to rewrite it, rephrase it, so that it's using as many of the keywords and key phrases as possible that this employer has said that they're looking for. I want you to really amp up the stuff that I've done that is an answer to what they've said they're looking for. And I want you to sort of either remove or de-emphasize the things that I have on my resume that really don't have anything to do with this job. It's not what they're asking for, okay? Just as an example. And it says, okay, and then bam, here's your new rewritten resume for you with that done, okay? I want you to take what I have and I want you to rephrase it in terms of accomplishments. I'll just sort of tell you some stuff about the job. It even has voice input, right? So you can talk to your phone or you can talk to your computer or whatever the hell you're doing, and you could talk about the job and you can tell it, okay, take what I've told you, this big stream of consciousness thing that's not very articulate and not very, logical, and rewrite it in terms of accomplishments and duties and update that section of my resume with that. So you see how amazing this thing is. Now, if you can do stuff like this, what that means is that you can apply for 30 jobs in a day, each of them with a custom resume that's tailored to that job, right? So 10 years ago, that would have been too labor intensive. Today, you can, and a lot of people are doing that, and your competitors are doing that. And so when you send in a generic resume, you're going up against their custom tailored resumes for the role. And that's why you need to sort of play some catch up here and use the same tools that other candidates are using so that you can compete with them and you can rank first instead of them. Okay? There's a difference between being qualified for a job and being able to get the job. And if you're going to play this game with posted jobs and have like a resume that gets past ATS filters and stuff, you need to start thinking about doing this. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. We're not quite there yet.